Hey everybody, how's it going? I received an excellent question yesterday where somebody asked me what they should buy as their first chain. Now, of course, all of this comes down to personal preference, but hopefully this kind of guides you a little bit in the right direction or to make an easier decision. All right, so the first thing that I would ask yourself is whether or not you want to rock sterling silver on your neck or solid gold. All right, most people kind of go based on their skin tone. They're like, you know what? I feel like sterling silver pops off a little bit more on me. Or, hey, I think that this solid gold looks much better on my skin. Of course, you can buy both and kind of interchange them as I'm doing right now. Typically, I wear gold every single day, but for the past couple of days, I have just been loving this chain. It's just been amazing, right? So you make the decision between gold and silver. Next would be the decision between round chains like this rope chain and this Franco, or flat link chains like the one here, which is a hybrid between a Mariner and a Figaro. And I have a Mariner right here that'll also kind of just show you for reference. So you're making the decision between these rounder chains or these flatter type of chains. And honestly, both have great perks, but at the end of the day, you know that you win because, like, you know, a solid gold chain, a sterling silver chain, it's already a win in of itself, right? So a perk of owning flat link chains is if you are somebody that likes to tuck in your chains to your shirt, you never have to worry about your chain protruding underneath and kind of just making this weird imprint on your t-shirt. Now, of course, with rope chains, that can be a downside, but that's only really if you're rocking like maybe like a 6mm rope chain or like a 5mm Franco where you can really obviously see it. But you never have to worry about that no matter how big you go with your flat link chains. They lay flush on your skin and they look fantastic. Another pro of flat link chains is that the design is gorgeous. The design on flat links are made to catch the eye. You know what I mean? I would say in general, flat link chains tend to be prettier than the rounder ones. The rounder ones have more of like that durability and they just kind of make it easy to wear. They're very comfortable. But in terms of like a look factor and shine factor, the way that flat links shine in the sunlight, it catches the eye, most definitely, all right? Now, another pro with these flat link chains is that they are, I don't want to just say the word affordable because sometimes, you know, they can run over $1,000 if you want a solid gold one. But if we were to compare a 3mm Mariner, well, you know what, this is a 6.3mm Mariner chain. A 6.3mm Mariner chain is going to cost you significantly less than a 6.3mm rope chain because you don't need as much gold or as much silver to create a flat chain in comparison to a rounder chain of the same millimeter. So in that sort of way, you can be saving yourself some money. You have something that looks great, but isn't gonna hurt your pockets as much as the rounder, like a rounder chain of that same millimeter. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a good bang for your buck. Now, a couple downsides, or maybe one downside with the flat link chain is that if it isn't heavy enough, it will have the tendency to kind of fold on your neck like that. And sometimes you just have to reset it. And you know, the second con would be if you want to hang a pendant on these, it'll kind of fold and crease at the bottom here. And that could be a look that would irritate some people. If that doesn't bother you, great. There are no cons with flat link chains. Now, kind of onto the rounder links like this rope chain and the Figaro that I have here. These are so durable. And I know that I said that the shine factor on flat links are amazing, but I mean, if you're talking about like a diamond cut rope chain, a prism cut Franco, these go crazy in the sun as well. And I would suggest these type of chains to people that kind of want to forget that they're wearing their chain. You know what I mean? They don't have, like, they don't want to feel uncomfortable, because if you've watched my videos, I never take these off unless I'm doing a jewelry video. Today and yesterday have kind of been a bit different because I wanted to throw this on for some reason, but typically all the time I sleep in these, shower with them, pools, beaches, jacuzzis, play sports in them, and it is never a problem. I never have to worry about my chains. It's only when, you know, I wear them together and if they kind of start tangling and I just kind of have to reset them individually. But if you rock these as like solo chains, you are going to be totally fine. One second, I'm going to close my window because I don't want y'all hearing any of that. But yeah, another perk with these rounder chains is that they're just absolutely seamless when you throw a pendant on them. If you put a pendant on the rope chain, on the Franco, you are never going to have problems. It just looks so nice in comparison to the flat links, you know? So, and on top of that, like, I mean, I'm just like kind of feeling these chains in my hands right now. I love the rounder chains for sure. I can't pick between them right now because this one has definitely been kind of rising on my list. But if I had, you know what, I will break it to you. Right now, I think I'm more of a round link type of girl. Right now. It'll vary throughout the days. All right, so let's say you made that decision between a flat, like let's say, you know what, I want to go with round chains. Then you can YouTube, you know, round gold chains and kind of see the designs there. And then basically pick the design you want because it all just becomes visual from there. You know what I mean? With rope chains, I really recommend this as a starter chain because like you have a design that it always catches the eye and it's like a bang for your buck. You know what I mean? Typically, like a 3mm or a 4mm rope chain would run you the same cost as like a 3mm Franco because it doesn't need as much gold as a Franco does. But because of the design, it makes it look bigger. You know what I mean? So you're getting something that is still somewhat in the affordable realm. I use that word loosely, but it has presence. You know what I mean? You're not paying for like this baby chain and you're like, damn, I can barely even notice it. You will have something that stands out, that holds true to itself. Like this is a 3mm diamond cut rope chain and I've worn it by itself and people have just complimented it nonstop. So I would say for beginners, rope chains are fantastic. If you're more into the flat links, then Figaros are great, but I mean, flat curbs, Mariners, all look amazing. You can just Google that stuff if you want to. YouTube, it's like, check out my channel and see which one you prefer on yourself. But yeah, all of that just becomes like your visual appetite at that point. You know, so anyways, I hope this video helps somewhat, like to the guy that asked, but everyone else, I hope you have a great day. Let me know in the comment section what chain you rock, what is your signature chain, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, take care. Bye.